Gabby Thomas has found herself on an illustrious list of 200 meters female sprinters. Can she do it? Probably. Will she do it? She will need a big push to be able to do it.
Welcome, Sports Nation, to Sports DTM, the sports channel where we call sports down the middle. You can expect the latest in sports news, views, and reviews from our resident analysts. No sports topic is too controversial, and no team or player is above criticism. So just smash that subscribe button and ring that notification bell to make sure you don't miss out on our balanced offering of riveting sports content. And don't forget to like, share, and leave a comment below. Welcome to Sports DTM.
Greetings, Sports DTM fans, and welcome to another episode of Sports Down the Middle, the channel of undiluted sports content. US sprint star Gabby Thomas, who became the fastest woman over 200 meters this season and the second fastest woman alive with her victory at the US Olympic Trials in Oregon with her time of 21.61 seconds. Now she has her sights set on the elusive 200 meters world record of 21.34 seconds. But before we get into the details, we see that you've been watching and liking our videos. We also want you to be part of the Sports DTM family by clicking that subscription button. If that subscription button is still red, it simply means you have not yet subscribed. So, wait, pan, just click the button and welcome to the Sports DTM family. Analyst Gabrielle Thomas, predominantly called Gabby Thomas, is a 24-year-old Harvard graduate studying for her master's in epidemiology. She sets 3 personal bests in 3 days in the women's 200 meters, 21.98 seconds in the heats, 21.94 seconds in the semifinals, and 21.61 seconds in the finals of the US Olympic Trials. That 21.61 seconds wasn't just the fastest anyone has run over the 200 meters this year, it was the fastest anyone has ever run in 33 years. The only woman who has ever run faster over 200 meters was Florence Griffiths Joyner, popularly known as Flo Jo, and she did it twice at the Olympics in 1988 when she ran 21.56 in the semifinals, and her current world record of 21.34, she did that in the final. Gabby was stunned by her time. She was asked afterwards if it was her perfect race. She said, "How do I tell you I don't know? I couldn't feel my legs. I couldn't think. I was blacking out, so I don't know. I'm going to watch the video. I'm going to watch it over and over again to see what I did wrong, but right now it was certainly perfect." Gabby started celebrating 5 meters out from the line, Adrian, and had both her arms in the air for her last 5 strides, which means she could have gone faster. How faster? I'm not sure, but she's certainly not putting any limits on herself and how fast she can go. Can Gabby break that world record, Adrian? Talk to me.
Well, she is not putting a limit on herself. No, that record has stood for over 30 years, and that there have been many worthy challengers who have pushed hard to reach that record, led by fellow American Marion Jones. And enough is said on that. She has a history which is well read up. Daphne Shippers, the 2015 200 meters world champion. Jamaica's Merlene Ottey, as well as Elaine Thompson, are also included in that list, as well as the well-decorated athlete Allyson Felix of the USA. Can she do it? Probably. Will she do it? Highly unlikely. She will need a big push from the athletes who are in the race to be able to do it. Surely she has the form, she has the technique, and having improved her times rapidly over the Olympic trials, it's expected that if the conditions are right, if she has the right athletes or they're pushing her along, then she can challenge for the record. But certainly, it's a big ask for her to break the world record at this time. But can Gabby Thomas put together the perfect race with speed, strength, toughness to be able to break that elusive record held by Florence Griffith Joyner? Well, your guess is as good as mine, but she will have pushing her all the way the trio of Jamaican athletes, Shelley Ann Fraser-Price, Shericka Jackson, and Elaine Thompson. All three have personal best times which are well below the 22-second mark. She will also have at the Olympics her teammates Jenna Prandini and Anavia Battle, who also were in that fast race in Eugene, Oregon at the US trials. And of course, there is the Bahamian Shawnee Miller-Weber, who I'm sure will be looking to spring an upset. And then there's the British sprint queen, Dina Asher-Smith, the 2019 world champion, will want to have a say. And dare we forget, there's Daphne Skippers, who is the 2015 world champion. And as such, she has enough speed that will be there on show in Tokyo to make an excellent race of it.
Thank you for that, Adrian. With all those fast ladies Adrian just mentioned, Raymond, do you think the world record will be under threat?
So another athlete has laid claim to beat a record. So Gabby wants to beat the women 200 meter world record set how many years ago by Florence Griffith, 21.34. Given all those fast time, sub 22, you're talking about 21.69, 21.79, and I'm sure with all those women running sub 22, the Elaine, the Shelley, the Shawnee, and Gabby, I'm expecting this to be a big one. So with enough push, it might be under threat. No doubt, with enough push from all these athletes running sub 22, it might be under some serious threat. One thing for sure, this Olympics, the women will deliver some exciting times and competition with all these athletes running. I can imagine if anybody goes and break that 21.34 seconds world record, I imagine everybody would have some serious fast times behind it, and I imagine it being lowered to a 21.2 if possible. But Gabby has laid claim to breaking it. She must know what she's seen in training. It reminds me of Shelley Ann Fraser, but Shelley not going to go out and say anything yet, but I imagine she also should get close. And Shawnee, boy, Shawnee with that strength, it's going to be impressive. And how can I forget the rising speedster with 400 meter strength, Shericka Jackson. This is going to be good. And if anybody goes set the world record, I'm sure that a lot of persons would also doing way below their personal best and coming close and even eclipsing it too. So it's going to be interesting.
There you have it, Sports DTM fans. Another episode of Sports Down the Middle. US track star Gabby Thomas is setting her aim at that elusive 200 meters world record of 21.34 seconds. Fans out there, let us hear from you by leaving your comments in the comment section below. Do you think she can break that record? And what time she will run? And when she will break that record? Leave all those comments in the comment section below. And always remember to like, to share, and to subscribe. and to tell a friend, to tell a friend, to tell a friend, to tell all of them friends to come and join the Sports DTM family. This has been another episode of Sports Down the Middle. Be blessed.